Welcome again to another segment of Gloriously Mundane Monday. Thanks for joining me. Today, before I jump into the segment, I just want to find out how you guys have been doing with last week's 4 Steps to Happiness. Those of you who decided to practice, well, for want of a better word, the 4 steps, let me know in the comments how it's been going for you, how you've incorporated it into your day. For me, the biggest challenge was working in the 10 minutes of exercise. I haven't been able to get that one into my day, but I have been very successful in getting the 3 other steps. So I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I'm just gonna continue. And hopefully this week I will be able to work the 10 minutes of exercise into my day. The way I have been able to incorporate the other 3 steps was as soon as I wake up in the morning, I light my incense and I do my 2 minutes of meditation. Then I brush my teeth and put on my coffee. And while my coffee is brewing, I write down the 3 things that I am grateful for. And then at night, before I go to bed, I set up the 2-minute timer on my phone, and I write down the one positive thing that has happened to me within the last 24 hours. So by making those daily rituals, I have been able to incorporate them into my day. So now I just need to make the 10 minutes of exercise a part of my daily ritual. And next week, I will let you guys know how that is working for me. So go ahead and let me know in the comments how you've been incorporating those into your day. Maybe it will help me to get my 10 minutes of exercise in. I'm looking forward to seeing how it's been going for you guys. Okay, now let's get into today's segment. Today I wanted to touch on growing where you're planted. I know some of us are not satisfied with where we are in life, and we wish to be someplace else, and we think our lives would be better if such and such had happened, if we were living in a different country, a different state, a different city. But the thing is, sometimes we don't take the time to appreciate what we have right where we are, and so we sit wishing and wishing for something else. However, if we were just to sit back and appreciate where we are, well, at least for the moment, we could make the best of it. For example, I know this is probably gonna seem weird and you're like, what does this have to do with anything? But I'm gonna tell you the story anyway. It's the story about this watermelon plant that came up in my garden. It came up, I didn't plant it, it just sprouted. And I was about to pull it out, and then I said, well, I'm just gonna leave it to see what happens. And now it has grown into this vigorous watermelon plant, and it has all these watermelons on it, and it's been thriving. So even though I didn't plant it, but it has been growing where it sprouted, and it has been doing fine. And so maybe we could be like this watermelon plant. Just try to suck the nutrients from where we are. Take advantage of what's around and go for it. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with these videos, but I decided I wanted to do it. And so I got on YouTube and I listened to a few YouTube videos. I watch, as a matter of fact, every day I watch YouTube videos to try to figure out how to work this thing, how to edit. I'm still not good at it, but I'm still gonna try. I'm not gonna give up. And so it's been helping me pass the time. It helps me to look forward to Mondays, and I'm happy with that. So it's kind of like I'm growing where I'm sprouted. Like usually I would probably be traveling. I'm not able to do that. I'm not gonna sit around and make myself miserable. So I decided to try to find a hobby. And I'll continue to do this as long as I'm enjoying it. So whether people watch it or not, I'm still going to continue doing it because it brings me pleasure, it brings me joy, and it gives me something to look forward to. So in a way, you could say that I'm growing where I've been planted. I'm just using this opportunity to do something that I probably would have never done before because I am extremely introverted and I do not like to be on camera really, but I have grabbed this opportunity and for now I'm running with it. So if you're watching this, just know that it doesn't pay to sit around and be miserable. As a matter of fact, it takes the same amount of energy to sit down and be miserable as it does to get up and go do something else. So I am in no way trying to bash that depression is not a real thing. So don't get me wrong. I know that there are people who have clinical depression, and I'm not talking about those people. I'm just talking about the people who just now, trying to find something new to occupy the time that they would have been busy doing something else. So if you're clinically depressed, please, you know, take the necessary precautions, see a doctor, see a therapist, and take care of it. But I'm just talking about the everyday doldrum type of, feelings that some people have. Those are the people that I'm trying to tell. Instead of trying to be feeling sorry for yourself, get up, get out, and do something. This is the watermelon that I told you guys about. It has taken up the entire flower bed, which should have been my butterfly garden, but that didn't happen. Do you see this big watermelon? And here's another one. I know I saw a third one the other day. There's a little one. Today I have two gloriously mundane tips for you this Monday. And they are a very inexpensive exfoliation for your face. You just put a little bit of baking soda in with your regular face wash and just wash your face like you would normally wash your face, and it exfoliates your face and makes it very smooth. I put the baking soda in a nice little container so it looks pretty on my on my sink. And the second tidbit is after you've used the lemon, you can put it directly into your garbage disposal. Well, especially if you don't compost, and just work it through the garbage disposal, and it exudes this glorious scent. So those are the tidbits for today on this gloriously mundane Monday. If you have any little tidbits for us, drop them in the comments. I am always happy to get little tidbits that are good for the environment and are easy to do. So share those tidbits with us. Today's tortilla shell recipe is tortilla chips. So enjoy the recipe and go make you some chips. To make some tortilla chips, I will be cutting them into triangles. Okay, now time to toss them into the infused extra virgin olive oil and bake them. Of course, I added a little green seasoning to the oil. So I poured everything into a plastic bag. And time to shake it up. Bake in a preheated 375-degree oven. It's browning nicely. You can flip them around with a pair of tongs if you'd like to get both sides same color. They're all done, all nice and golden. So now you can eat them alone as chips, or you can enjoy them with salsa or guacamole. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on this, and I'm just gonna enjoy it just like that.